Hey everybody, welcome. So this is the Late Night Art Channel, and many of you know I'm a dad now, so late night means it's past 11 o'clock. Getting late around here. What I want to do here is go through the circle of the Zodiac wheel. So this is my Zodiac wheel that I've created. This one is actually a, oh, it's not totally spinning smoothly. I guess it wants to go this way. There we go. It's actually a tabletop that I found on the side of the road that I've repurposed to make this magical Zodiac wheel. So that's an example of alchemy. So yeah, we're going to get started. We're going to go around the wheel of Zodiac, and this is something that I created so that I could have a more visual description of the colors and symbols that go along with each sign, and so that I can also describe how they fit together. Because this is initially how I got interested in studying the Zodiac, is by drawing the wheel and then seeing how the different signs fit together. Seeing what a beautiful picture it creates. So, let's get started. We're gonna begin with Aries. This is the Aries symbol right here. And I'm gonna do these pretty quickly so we can go around the whole wheel, as opposed to going into great detail on any single one. So the Aries Ram. This is the cardinal fire sign. This is the beginning of the Zodiac. They are the spark. The bursting forth of springtime. So we start with a cardinal sign. So cardinal symbolizes the initiation of the season. So when we look around the whole Zodiac, now we're going to get to that in a sec. I'm getting ahead of myself in my mind here. So Aries first, cardinal fire. Then we move into a fixed sign, which is Taurus the bull. So there we have our bull. Give him some sharper horns here. So that's a fixed earth sign. So we go from cardinal fire to fixed earth. This in the northern hemisphere is the beginning of springtime, going into the continuation of springtime. So cardinal sign begins the season. A fixed sign continues the season. So Taurus is moving us through the spring, and as we transition from spring to summer, we're going to get a mutable sign. So that is the Gemini. Alright, so we got the twins here. Gemini is a mutable air sign. So, cardinal fire, fixed earth, mutable air. That is the springtime. Again, the mutable sign changes the season. So, as we go from spring into summer, we go from Gemini into Cancer. Cancer the crab. So Cancer begins the summer. We have our cardinal water sign. Cancer the crab. The initiation of the summertime. So we got a first four there. Now we're going to continue the summertime with a fixed fire sign. This is Leo. There we go. So fixed fire. That is the feeling of the heat of summer. When the sun is high and it's hot. Leo the lion. So then we're coming to the end of the summertime, and we have Virgo the Virgin. So here's our Virgo. Whoop. Looks like an M with this little extra piece, and they say that that is the legs crossed. Virgo the Virgin. So we have our summertime, Cancer the Crab, Leo the Lion, Virgo the Virgin. We're going from cardinal water, fixed fire, mutable earth. So Virgo is associated with qualities of refinement, discernment, being able to separate the wheat from the chaff, deciding what we need to keep and what we must cast away when we're harvesting in the fall. So Virgo is associated with the end of the summertime and also the harvest. So this mutable sign is transferring from summer into fall. And as we begin the fall, we have Libra. So the Libra scales, the balance. And this glyph represents the sun cresting the horizon and going down into the Nile River. So this symbol was developed in Egypt first. And Libra symbolically represents a couple things. It represents the traveling from the summer into the fall, but also from the daytime into the nighttime. So again, the sun is setting into the water. That's what we're seeing anyway from our perspective here on Earth. So that's that glyph, Libra. That's a cardinal air sign, beginning the fall. So as we continue into the fall, we're going to have a fixed sign, and this is fixed water, Scorpion, Scorpio. So we just passed my birthday, right between these two, Libra and Scorpio. And so we're getting into end of October, November here. And this again, symbolically, is when it turns from daytime into nighttime, or from dusk into night. It's also when we're transferring from summer into fall. So cardinal air, fixed water, the Scorpion. And as we transition from fall into winter, our mutable sign here is Sagittarius. So we got the Sag arrow. They are the archer, the centaur archer. So it's a mutable fire sign, bringing us into the winter. So to initiate the winter time, we're going to get into Capricorn. That's Capricorn, the sea goat. I don't know how they came up with that glyph exactly for the sea goat, but that's what it means. That's what we're working with here. So Capricorn is a cardinal earth sign. And this is the dead of winter in some places, the longest days of the year. And when I say longest, I mean shortest. Alright, so Capricorn, cardinal earth, then we're going to get into the fixed water, Aquarius. And this fixed sign is going to take us through the winter time. The long cold winter in the north. And then we see that we've made it all the way around the circle. in the wintertime we have cardinal earth, fixed water. Oh, sorry. Aquarius is not a water sign. Fixed air. And Pisces, the mutable water. The little fish. So that's where my daughter is, little coral rose. So we're getting back into March and April here. So when the winter turns into the springtime is when Pisces turns back into Aries. When we move from the mutable water to the cardinal fire. The sun starts to gain its heat again, shall we say. So here's the entirety of the picture. So let's think about how all these things fit together. We can also think about it in terms of triangles and squares. So let's look at the triangles first. This is the fire triangle. That's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And so with each element, there's only one cardinal sign, one fixed sign, and one mutable sign of each element. So each one of them is unique in their element quality combination. So again, we got the fire trine here, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Then we're going to get into the earth trine, which is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. There's a triangle there. And this is fixed earth, mutable earth, cardinal earth. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is going to be a little confusing to watch. But if you're watching it, you already know that. So then, we're going to get into the air trine. So the air trine goes like this, starting with Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Air trine. That's mutable air, cardinal air, fixed air. So with that air trine, I like to think about the communicating yourself by seeing your reflection. That's Gemini. With Libra, we have communicating yourself in partnerships. And then with Aquarius, we have communicating yourself by looking at the group. How do the big systems work? That's the air trine, and then we got the water trine, which is Cancer, the crab, Scorpio, the scorpion, and over here we have Pisces, the little fish. So the moonchild, Cancer, the crab, is cardinal water, Scorpion, fixed water, and the Pisces is mutable water. That's our water trine. So as you can see, now we've gotten back to the fire trine. It goes round and round like that. We can also look at it in terms of squares, which is thinking about what is the quality. For instance, you've been hearing me saying cardinal, fixed, mutable a lot. So that's the quality. So when we look at those, we can see the squares. These ones I don't have drawn on there quite as clearly, but you're just going to have to follow how they go together. So this is going to be first the cardinal square. We have Aries, Cancer, Libra, Capricorn. That's the square, the cardinal square. Then we're going to get into the fixed square, which is as follows. We have the Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. fixed square. And these are the most stubborn of all the people. But there's also that determination, strength of will that comes with those signs of Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, the fixed signs. And finally, we have the mutable signs, who are the bringers of change. Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, Pisces. That's the mutable square. So, there's a lot more to say about this, obviously, because people have been talking about it endlessly since we developed or discovered the system. I would say developed is more accurate, because astrology is a human language of, first of all, observing the passages of time, but also observing how the heavenly bodies move. So this is the language that was developed in the northern hemisphere, and I'm not going to just talk endlessly about astrology in this video, because like I said, it's late over here. I'm on the dad schedule. So this is my astro wheel. When we look at the beginning, we usually start right here with the Aries, and it just keeps going around and around like that. So let's do one more lap. Fire, earth, air, water. Fire, earth, air, water. Fire, earth, air, water. Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer. Leo, Virgo, Libra. Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces. There we go. Right here in the middle is the sun. You can see it's really shining its light on all of these different, on everything really. That's just how the sun goes. So we're going to get into the rulerships before I head off here. So Aries is ruled by Mars. This is a cardinal fire sign ruled by Mars. Next we have Taurus, ruled by Venus. So fixed earth sign ruled by Venus. Gemini, ruled by Mercury. So it's a mutable air sign ruled by Mercury. Here we have the moonchild, Cancer the crab. As you can see, ruled by the moon. Leo the lion, fixed fire sign, ruled by the sun. Then we have another Mercury planet, or another mercurial sign, which is Virgo. Virgo the Virgin, mutable earth sign. Then we get into Libra, cardinal air sign, ruled by Venus. Scorpion, the fixed water sign, ruled by Mars. Also, in modern astrology, they talk about Scorpio being associated with Pluto. So, Mars and Pluto. Then we have Sagittarius, ruled by Jupiter, a mutable fire sign, ruled by Jupiter. Capricorn, cardinal earth sign, ruled by Saturn. This thing isn't turning how I want it to. There we go. And then Aquarius, a fixed air sign. Ruled by Saturn or Uranus, depending on if you're using the traditional or modern. And finally, we're back to Pisces, which is a mutable water sign. And they are ruled by either Neptune or Jupiter, modern traditional. So let's look into how those fit together as well. Like I said, very confusing video, but if you're watching this, you already know that. Alright, so another way to look at this is we have the two luminaries right here in the middle of the summer. When the sun is high on in the northern hemisphere, we have Leo and Cancer, so the sun and the moon. And then if we go around the zodiac in both ways, it goes like this: Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn. See that? The sun and the moon. Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn. So that's another way to look at it. And I'll continue presenting new ways to look at it for as long as I live. Thanks for watching.